Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? This right here is a full carbon fiber 1970 Dodge Charger. Now I'm gonna give you guys an outside walk around, an inside tour, and show you guys why this might actually be worth $450,000. All right guys, so starting with the design, because it's full carbon, you really get to take in the beauty of this vehicle. And I wanna point out, this is actually licensed as a Dodge product. You could technically, because of how true to spec this is, purchase this from a dealership, and Finale Speed, who makes this vehicle, will produce it and deliver it to you ultimately, which is super cool. So let's start with the design. The front end here, really cool. I mean, pretty original front grille over here, and you get the beautiful Dodge, the Charger lettering right there, 500, but it's nice and clean. And you see this, obviously this bottom portion, full carbon, nice opening down there, and then these orange fog lights down here, or these are like your headlights, it seems like, right down there, which is super cool. But coming up top, I mean, I just kind of hit over here. You get hood pins, they go right in here, push your hood down, put that in place, pull it out. Last time I saw this was on the Black Ghost, which is a obviously newer Dodge Challenger, but this one has that from the manufacturer, which is super cool. Coming on the side here, I mean, just look at the carbon fiber work. No imperfections, it's pre-preg carbon fiber, and if you know carbon fiber composites, you know what I'm talking about here. All this stuff is made in the US, which is super cool to see. Going to these wheels, they're American Racing CHS wheels. This is the first time they've ever been, debuted on this vehicle. And they have this like nice little aesthetic of a spinner, which is super cool. Like you would mount that off back in the day to loosen up your wheel and take it off. This has actual lugs. They're wrapped around these Toyo R888 tires. In the front measure 245/40 R18s, and the 6-piston Wilwood aero brakes in the front, and they're also in the rear. Really nice, very clean wheel and tire package. Suit the vehicle really nicely. Let's continue along the side here. Very nice body lines. Obviously, I mean, we really appreciate the classics, and this stays true to that because it's as true as it gets in that carbon fiber, bringing it to kind of more of a modern manufacturing as opposed to like steel panels and stuff. But look at the the nice finish work along the mirrors right here. Very simple, circular, very clean. The door handles, look at just like the satisfying, oh, it's locked, but metal handles, matte black, very clean right there. Come on the side, I mean, just taking all the carbon fiber composite, you just see the weave, and it shines off the light super nicely over here. Let's show you guys the rear wheels, because I want to point out these are, I mean, same wheel design, but these tires measure 335/30 R18s, and he was telling me this is the only 335 R888s you'll see, and they're on this vehicle, which is pretty crazy to think about. We're seeing them right here for the first time. So come around the side here, wrapping around back. Let's take a look at the rear and then the taillights. Original, look at these taillights. They look so clean. I mean, they've aged so well. And you see that obviously right now, that Finale Speed back here. Your dual exhaust tips for that engine, which we'll get into a little bit. But taking a step back just to take in the whole rear, looks super cool. Very clean. I love it, honestly. We just don't see vehicles that look like this anymore. And then obviously on back here, you got your fuel cap. It says fuel on it. We saw that. Still bringing it today. And then there's your fuel cap right there. Locks in place. Nice metal matte black finish. But let's show you guys under the hood because it's got something special. I mean, this thing does not cost $450,000 for no reason. So lifting up the hood over here, that's how you do it. Struts kind of take care of the rest. And you can look at the, the armatures right there. Super cool, developed by Ring Brothers. So if you guys obviously know, if you know, you know what those, who those are made by, which is super cool. They go on the engine. It's a Hellcat 700 horsepower supercharged Hemi V8. That's 707 from the engine to the rear wheels, the way it's meant to be. And we'll show you the inside because it goes through a 6-speed Tremec TR56 transmission, which is super cool. But I mean, clean engine bay, looks beautiful. Just to take a moment to take that all in if you want to kind of pan around it real quick. So that's super cool. And then yeah, you just close it, you just bring it down, set it in place, and then use your hood pins to make sure it doesn't go flying off when you're mobbing down the street with this bad boy. Well, let's hop inside and show you the interior because they keep it classy in there, and I think you guys are gonna appreciate it. All right, so inside, the first thing I want to point out are these Recaro bucket seats. They are more modern take, obviously, to the interior of a 1970 Dodge Charger, but they suit the vehicle really well. Nice canvas on the inside here with this nice little trim, and then leather bolsters, which feel really good. They're supportive, but they're still really plush and very comfortable. Recaro makes great seats. Going on the dash, I want to show you guys, I mean, full original dash over here, guys. This is as original as it gets. Get this nice little, your glove box, which you have your key lock in there. Looks super cool. Your vents down here, like just look at that. I just love how original this is. So old school. I'm gonna close this because it's super loud. Yeah, try that again. Cool. you gotta, you know, give it some tough love over here. But look at it. Look at this transmission. It's got what's called a knuckle buster, this little arm over here that goes to this carbon fiber gear selector, and it's very ergonomically shaped. It fits the hand very nice, obviously your right hand. And let me clutch in here. You got first gear, second gear, third gear, fourth gear, fifth gear, sixth gear, and then I think, yeah, I don't know how to get into reverse. That's skill issue. That's not anything on the car, but a really cool system. Feels amazing. Up top, you got your Kenwood, you know, media. It's nothing too crazy. If you open this right here, you can actually control your gain. It's a 9-speaker, so 8-speaker and a subwoofer sound system. So very modern, sounds really good, and you can adjust that on the fly, which is nice. This center console isn't OEM 100%. You get cup holders, machined metal right there, feel really nice. And then going to the back here, if you want to take a look at that, you see they call this the waterfall. It's leather. It's got the Finale Speed A logo right there, which is super cool. Boy, this interior up top here, you get the felt headliner, which is super nice. Original, look at these original sun visors. That's super cool to see. And then obviously your rear view mirror up there. But hop into the driver's seat and we'll show you what you get from my perspective. So on my side, obviously let's talk about the steering wheel here. Very simple, no buttons like you get in 2023, 2024. Very simple, clean steering wheel. Feels really nice in the hand. You get the nice ridges for your fingers on the back side. Your stocks here, turn signal, your key slot right there because it uses a very old school key. And then these gauge cluster, it's the original location, original dash, but these are obviously more modern because they have to hook up to the modern ECU, modern engine. So the gauges themselves are actually different. So just keep that in mind. They're called Old Air AC. That's the name of the company that makes the AC, which is, very old school, but I mean, it's fitting an old school vehicle. They keep it true to that, which is super cool. I want to show you guys the doors here real quick. They make the door custom in-house. Very nice roller here for your window. Let me see if I can roll that down. Yeah, so that's super cool. No power up and down, no auto up and down. These are original door handles. Look at that patina on there. Very nice and metal. And then you see here your speaker. One of your speaker grills is part of the 9-speaker sound system. But really nice materials in here. Metal door sill. I mean, it's crazy looking at doing like a car review in 2023 of like a very old vehicle like this, but it's brought in, the modern era, and you get a big old 700 horsepower engine up front, sending that power to the rear wheels. All right, and one other thing I do want to point out is the suspension here is developed by Detroit Speed Engineering for this vehicle, so they did all that development, which is super cool to see everything here in the US, in-house. I love to see that. And this company, Finale Speed, is based out of Yukon, Oklahoma. So if you guys are curious where they're based out of, they're based out of there. So that's gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions about this vehicle, drop them in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.